Our next guest has a lot of enthusiasm. It is Buki Elegbede. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fabulous. I want to know all about cooking. Not just any type of cooking show. It's award winning. You're an award winning grand prize super duper 2017 winner of goodness. So, have you always been someone that's had some like nice accolades along the way, Buki? Where did that start for you? Your journey?
I guess the food journey started in my family kitchen. I am the son of immigrants. My parents are Nigerian, and there was no leave it to Beaver. Oh, Buki, what do you want for dinner? It was here's what we're having for dinner, and get your butt in the kitchen and help. So that's where the cooking journey started. And loved it ever since. But my journey to create and APT and Table for All really started as a Rutgers journalism student, um, learning all there is to interviewing and falling in love with what I do. And here we are, many, many, many years later after graduating. A few awards along the way, but the journey never stops. There's always a great story to be told.
Tell me what you love best about Table for All.
Whew, that's a hard one. I mean, the my stomach is growling because I haven't had dinner yet, so I want to say the
Uh-oh.
food, but I have to say that it has to be the stories. We get to talk to so many incredible people and learn stories that many of us would never know about unless we told them. So it's important to myself, my team, to create, to PBS, that we really find those people voices. So getting to know those stories and hearing just incredible stories of survival and community, that's what we love the most.
They are very endearing stories. What's maybe one or two of them that have just kind of just touched your heart so much, Buki?
Ooh, that's I mean, everyone has they're like my children. I can't pick a favorite, but off the top of my mind, we did an episode all about Afghanistan, and we were introduced to this Afghan refugee couple. I mean, talk about a story. They left Afghanistan under the cover of night with their five children and one in mommy's stomach, hid their documents in nether regions, took a helicopter. I mean, it was an incredible journey, and I was so honored and touched that they shared that story with me over some of the best food I've ever had, the best fried chicken I've ever had in my entire life, Afghanistan.
Now, Buki, I was going to say for me, the best fried chicken was Jamaica. But do you feel like it was Afghanistan because they actually like make the chicken, they raise the chicken, and it's just like the freshness of it, the quality of it?
Something. I mean, I don't know particularly what they do. I've not had the pleasure to visit Afghanistan just yet, but something tells me it has to do with the spices. It has to do with the cook time. It was just so. It was. I've never had any fried chicken like that before in my life.
Now you're making me hungry. Because I grew up in the Midwest, and when my mom would make fried chicken, I remember what you were just saying about the spices. So she would take like a brown paper bag and put the flour in it and the seasonings, and you would shake it, and you would just put it in oil. It was
Classic.
simple. A classic fried chicken, and then maybe we would have corn fritters because my grandfather, as I shared with you before we
Mm.
started, was a chef from Switzerland, and that was my favorite meal, fried chicken and corn fritters. I just makes me now I'm homesick. Thanks, Spooky. So in addition to this wonderful show that you also have your own business, which is Baked by Buki. What is that? What is that business that you're running?
So it's just a small little micro business that I do out of when I have the time, when we're not filming Table for All, when we're not you know working with Create TV on their incredible uh, programming and everything like that. But it's a small little business that I do. Just it's completely word of mouth. So unless you know someone that knows me, I do not exist to you, but it's a small baking business that I do. So we do a lot of cookies, a lot of cupcakes. But yeah, it's just something that I love to do. It's a creative outlet and helps me, I guess, push the passion.
So, Buki, one of the great things about you is that you're not just like this on camera host of this television show, but you actually worked on other shows that you were doing production for, correct?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I think just working behind the scenes ever since graduating college many, many, many years ago, you learn, the ropes, what it takes to create a show. And I think specifically for us people on air, we have a big appreciation for the people that are working tirelessly behind the scenes. My name may be on the show, but I certainly do not do this alone, and I could not do it without my incredible team.
I appreciate that so much. I feel the same way about my team. And also, you have this thing called Baked by Buki. What is Baked by Buki?
Yeah. So Baked by Buki is a small little micro business that I have that runs out of my little house. And the only way to get me is that you have to know someone to know someone to know someone that knows me. Um, and it's just a way for me to keep the passion alive, keep moving forward. And baking has been something I've loved for many, many, many years. I wanted an easy bake oven as a kid. I didn't get one, so I guess this is
Oh,
like the alternative.
I did have one, and coming up soon, Buki, I'm actually going to be doing another television show that I'm going to be producing about toys called Toys of Our Lives. And the Easy Bake Oven was my favorite, so it's not too late to get one. So maybe there will be one coming your way soon. But I thank you for joining us. I wish you all the best and continued success.
Thank you, Don. I appreciate it.
Thank you too. Be well. Bye bye.